What's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, one thing I want to try real bad is to take the rear wheels on the Camaro and put on the left side of the Firebird to see how the Firebird is gonna look with 10-inch wheels on 305 tires. And we're also gonna take a look how the Camaro is gonna look with Firebird's wheels. I actually think it's gonna look pretty damn cool. Of course, the Firebird wheels are 15x8s and these are 15x10s, and you can see the car has fender flares. It's a wide boy. So what we're gonna do too is probably throw one or maybe two spaces on in the rear on the Camaro to test fit the so-called Firebird wheel. It's not gonna lie, the Camaro wheels look absolutely badass on the Firebird. One problem though, which is really damn weird and I don't know why, is the front wheel, or which is the front wheel right now, is 1 centimeter wider or has a deeper offset or whatever than the one in the back, which seems kind of strange. And that's also why we're running into this issue right now, is steering. We are hitting the fender right now, so we need some clearance and stuff like that. So to get that right now, we just popped out the fenders and basically made our own over fender kit or whatever you want to call it. So that's just like temporary, but it works, and I could actually make like a bracket to make that work in the future. So like make the fender over fender, if you will. So that kind of works. So I'm just gonna try to switch the two wheels around once again and see if the offset or width or whatever is the same of the wheels, and then we're gonna see if we can fit it better the other way around, the wider wheel on the back, or the wider offset or deeper offset, if you will, which is pretty damn weird that the Camaro have two different width / offset wheels in the back, which is also why it explains that it looked like the rear end was sitting crooked or whatever, which it apparently wasn't. I thought it was because on the Firebird actually the rear end is off-centered from the center or whatever. So gonna give it a shot, I guess. So I took the wheels off and I actually noticed a fun thing. They didn't look exactly identical on the backside, and the one of them had like white marker, paint marker or whatever written inside them, 15x10 GM. Like somebody had forgotten what they fit for, or they were laying around at a shop or whatever. And the other one had a proper casting inside the wheel where it says made in Brazil by the company, some number, identification number, 15x10. Funny enough, it didn't say any offset, which is kind of weird. I couldn't see any offset or whatever. And on the other unknown wheel, for some reason, didn't have any offset either. So my theory is somebody changed out the rim on either side because it got damaged or something, and they just bought like some random, you know, rip-off brand or anything like that. And that's why the offset or whatever on these wheels right here are different. That's my theory. I don't know, but yeah. So not gonna lie, this setup definitely looks badass. So now we're gonna take in the Firebird wheels right here and see how they're gonna look on the Camaro. We're gonna throw in some spaces definitely. Just one 30mm space, I think, to start off with. These are 15x8 wheels with a 4.5 backspace on a 255/60 tires. These are 15x10 on 305 50 tires, I think so, yeah. And they look freaking great. They look freaking amazing on the Firebird. Pretty damn cool. And also after we changed around the two wheels, we actually have a little bit more clearance on the front end. So we only actually have to like trim the inner part of the fender, and then we should actually be good if we go drifting or driving insane with these wheels, you know, with suspension travel and all that stuff. But for now, I actually think I could cruise around on them if I wanted to without them rubbing. They would maybe rub a little bit under like compression or whatever, but looks pretty damn cool. So now we're gonna take in the Firebird wheels and see if we can make the Camaro look just as cool. So we're gonna start off by throwing one spacer on and, you know, see how it looks. If we need another one, then we're gonna put on another one. I'm gonna take a wheel right here. So we should probably, I mean, if we are gonna run this setup, I'm not quite sure we're gonna need two 30mm spacers or just like 40, 45 or whatever. I think this is gonna be a little overkill, but now we're just gonna try it for the fun of it to see how it's gonna fit up. So one spacer plus two spacer. Dude, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look bad on a Camaro to have a 5-weight wheel. So I mean, this is pretty much how it's gonna sit, because the way these fenders are actually made, the original fender is still on the inside. So if you think about it, in reality, if you want a low ride height, you can't go with a wider wheel than stock, because it will still rub on the factory place, if you will. So then you would have to like cut up the factory fender or whatever. However, it has air jacks, so it's probably gonna sit like this anyways, so it's probably not gonna rub anyway, which is also why I was running 15x10 with like a, I don't know, 4-inch backspace or whatever before, without rubbing. At least that's my idea or whatever. But yeah, it looks pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna try to throw on a front wheel too, just to see it on the full side. I know we don't have a fender or front end right now, but it still looks pretty damn cool. Switching wheels around. Wheels is literally the #1 thing to change a vehicle. It's like, if you want to change a vehicle, buy wheels. It's the best thing. So I'm not gonna lie, man, the Camaro looks absolutely great with the Firebird wheels. It really has a cool factory look in a way, and then again, you know, it's something different than the typical C28 wheels or the Camaro wheels or whatever. And of course the offset and the specs on the wheels are pretty damn cool too, except that we probably have to run like a 3 or 4 inch space in the back or whatever. It's gonna be kind of ridiculous, but you know, it looks pretty damn cool. And with the engine that we have in it, it's gonna be way more fun to drive on these 255 tires than the 305 tires, because, you know, you're gonna be able to do a little bit of smoke and throw it sideways and stuff. However, the Firebird is gonna be real damn grippy, and we're not gonna be able to drift on the 305s. It's just for show. It's just for like going to cruise nights or whatever and looking cool. Because drifting with it, that's not gonna be possible, man. But the Camaro, man, looks absolutely great, and I think we're definitely gonna rock these wheels and steal them off the Firebird. And when we go to sell the car, they're probably gonna be sold with this car, I think. And I gotta say, I propose something different. I never seen a second-gen Camaro with these wheels on. Never, ever. And that's why I was really hyped to see it with them on. And honestly, it looks damn great. Can't lie. It really does. It really sets off the look. And I had some crazy idea, and, you know, correct me wrong in the comments if that's possible. Jack up the hijackers as much as you can. We're talking like 8 bar or something. Really get them up there so they're really stiff and high. Of course, you're gonna lose some comfort when you drive around and all that, but you know, you do everything for the looks. But then I was thinking, if we max out the air jackers, the car's gonna get really stiff and not a lot of travel, and it's also gonna get high. But if we then adjust the ride height with lowering blocks, wouldn't you then be able to get a stiffer suspension but lower ride height? Let me know down below. That's just something I've just been playing with, a little thought here when I put these wheels on, that maybe it's actually possible to do it, maybe it's not, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys did enjoy, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe down below. I hope you guys liked this video. I was real damn hyped to see the Firebird. And honestly, the Firebird, let's just take a look through the door right here. Look at that thing. It looks like an old 70s, like late model race car type of deal with the cut up fenders, roll fenders, whatever we have on it and everything. It's so cool. It's so damn cool. I can't wait to get the proper NASCAR wheels on there.